to Dak Prescott, how do you define earning that value? Because you're going to be making a lot more. So to you, what will it look like when you met that expectation?
I won't be able to say I've met that expectation until I hang up the cleats. Success is such a big umbrella in my eyes for me to say, I've reached success when I've done this or when I've done that. So for me to think of the word success and to say I was successful in life or I was successful in the football career, I don't even think about judging myself or taking the pros and cons or the plus and minuses of what I did to reach that until I hang up the cleats. So for me, it's about just being the best I can and making sure I'm getting better each and every year at all those aspects of life. And I know if I'm doing that, then that one day when I hang up the cleats, I will say I'm very successful and I'm proud of everything that I've done. But there's not anything that I can say when I get this money or when this contract gets extended that I'll be able to say, that's the reason I've got it, because I don't judge myself off of money. I don't judge myself off of other people's opinion. It's simply off of my expectations and what I feel that I should be doing as a person, as a player, as a quarterback, as a leader of a team, as a leader of a community. And so it's much bigger than to say I've reached success or I've earned my money or I've earned what people put the dollar amount on was worth. Yeah. So it's bigger than that.
For sure. What's the next step you want to see in those talks about the contract?
I mean, steps have to be made. There's simple steps, and for the most part, I mean, obviously you want to get closer and you want to get it done, but the Cowboys probably feel the same way that I do. Nobody wants to take anything that's not fair to the other. And so for me, it's just about, I can't worry about that stuff, and I actually don't worry about that stuff. I've got a great team, hired a great agent. All that stuff will happen. So for me, it's about taking care of my business and allowing the people that get paid to do that to take care of theirs.
I know plenty of contracts coming up. When you look at Zeke and Amari specifically, how important to you is it that they get their contracts done, that you guys can keep the core of that offense together?
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, think about Amari getting his done, Zeke getting his done, and not only there. I mean, you're talking about Jalen Smith. You're talking about Cheeto Awuzie in the next year or so. You're talking about a lot of great players. Something I think the Dallas Cowboys have done a great job is keeping young guys and drafting really young guys. Or we draft great players like we've done late in the draft, you have to pay them, and you have to pay them at a certain time, and you can't tender them. You can't get that extra year on them. So it's important for me to keep them all together, but at the same time, it's no surprise to me. I don't think it's any surprise to anyone, but the price in this league and the money this league is making is continuously going up. So for somebody to say, you can only take so much because of the salary cap, or you can only do this or that, I don't know how fair that is to say, because with gambling, with everything going into this league, everything is going to continue to keep going up. So I know the Cowboys, this is our year because of money. We have a lot of salary cap, and we have that. But as well, the salary cap will keep going up. So I think it's important for all those guys to get every bit of their worth. I mean, I want to see Zeke the highest paid. I want to see Amari the highest paid. I want to see myself up there. And I don't think any of that is too far-fetched, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, a year or two later, you're not going to be the highest paid. So that's just the way the game goes, and that's just how it is right now.